What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninjas Top 5 Filthiest Pitches of the Day. We'll kick it off with the honorable mentions. First, I have Kodai Senga for his ghost forks. He had 7 Ks in 6 1/3 innings, giving up 2 runs. He also had this ghost pitch. Yep, he got a strikeout without throwing a pitch. It's a pitch timer violation, but we'll call it a ghost pitch. Next, I have Landon Knack for his kick changes. This one got the duck. I love it. And lastly, Daniel Palencia for ending the game with this 101-mile-an-hour heat. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day yesterday. At number 5, we have a tie between Jhoan Duran for these splinkers. That first one, disgusting. And then paints with the second. I have him tied with Ben Brown for these knuckle curves. He picked up 8 whiffs on his knuckle curves. He went 6 innings with 9 Ks.
Very nice.
Giving up only 1 hit. Outstanding stuff from Ben Brown, who apparently has talked to their mental skills coach with the Cubs because he had a little mental block over the first inning, and this looks kind of fixed. He came in as the bulk guy, but still, he was just really good yesterday. At number 4, we have Edward Cabrera for this 96-mile-an-hour changeup. These will never get old. He also had this 94-mile-an-hour changeup, and you can see that one in slow motion. He had nasty stuff overall, picked up 5 Ks and 5 2/3 scoreless innings. At number 3, Sonny Gray for these sweepers. Just filthy stuff from Gray. He had 10 Ks and 7 scoreless innings, picked up 9 whiffs on 12 swings on his sweeper for a 75% whiff rate for those who are math impaired. At number 2, Tarik Skubal for just a casual, dominant performance. Usual filthy stuff. His changeup was great. He even introduced this knuckle curve, which he rarely throws. Salvi looked kind of shocked at it. Tarik was pretty impressed with himself. Check this stat out. In his last 10 starts, he now has 89 strikeouts to only 3 walks.
Jesus, man.
That's just absurd. That's almost a 30-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. I did that on the fly. This is the best ratio of any pitcher over 1 season. Cliff Lee did it over 2 seasons. He had 92 strikeouts to 3 walks, but that doesn't count. Skubal's ERA now is 2.26. Here's an overlay of his changeup and fastball. And see why he's just impossible to hit. He fills up the zone, and I don't even think anybody thought this was a great outing from Skubal. It's just what he does. Tarik Skubal had 7 Ks over 7 scoreless innings, giving up 2 hits, no walks, and I feel like nobody's paying attention to the guy. All right, maybe they are, but he's the best pitcher in baseball. Hands down, not close. And at number 1, we have the birthday boy. Let's go to Schwellenbach, Texas. Salesy and Strider and the boys. Spencer Schwellenbach had his birthday yesterday, and he did not disappoint. He had his fastest fastball of his career, 100.2 miles an hour. Actually took out the announcer's voice here so you can hear it. It echoes. In his last 2 games, he has struck out 11 hitters and walked 0. He had 11 Ks and 6 1/3 scoreless innings yesterday and was just dominant. His heater was the best it's ever been in his entire career. Birthday strength will do that to you. And he had 16 swings and misses overall. Here's an overlay of his fastball and splitter. That combination will keep you guessing for a while. Great outing from Spencer Schwellenbach. And sir, not only were you the birthday boy yesterday, but you're the pitcher of the day.
That is painted.
Now on to Ninja Notes. Nick Lodolo had 5 Ks and 6 scoreless innings. Dean Kramer had 7 Ks and 6 innings, giving up 1 run. Chad Patrick had 6 Ks and 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. Robbie Ray led the day in swings and misses yesterday and had 9 Ks and 7 innings, giving up 2 hits and 1 run. Michael Flocka, had 6 Ks and 7 scoreless innings, giving up only 1 hit and 2 walks. Zach Littell threw a complete game yesterday. Nobody noticed. He gave up 10 hits in 9 innings with 6 Ks and 3 runs and threw 117 pitches. But it is a complete game. Get a round of applause. Bailey Falter Had only 1K in 6 1/3 scoreless innings. He only gave up 2 hits. His ERA now 3.14. Quietly having a really good season despite not striking out a lot of hitters. And in the anti-pitching ninja outing of the day, Brandon Pfaadt gave up 8 earned runs in 0.0 innings. Yes, he did not get an out. Here's a quick, Will, why don't you just fast forward through this so folks can see this, but not have to dwell on it too much. I thought I'd call out this play just because of how Bush League it is, but here's Coby Mayo trying to pick up an obstruction call, going way out of his way to do it, and almost starts a fight. The bench is cleared. Like, you're fighting if this happens to you. You got to be. And lastly, I love this from the Clemson, West Virginia game. Man, being in a bullpen is tough. This guy couldn't wait to get into the game.
Ninja, we're jumping off the Don corner today with double jumbo Judge Jacks in yesterday's sacrifice of the New York Yankees. They may have gotten killed, Ninja, but the American League MVP got his and recorded his 20th and 21st homers of the season. But next, we're on to Philly, where Rhys Hoskins, the former Philly, also had a couple of 3-run spanks in the bank as the Brewers decapitated his former team. Must feel good to have double, triple dingers there. And for another pair of pimp jobs, we're looking at Junior Caminero, who had the 2 homers, 5 RBIs, and 4 hits as he's been going absolutely berserk recently for the Rays. And a little D in the Don corner, Dane Myers risked it all for this reverse dong snatch, nearly knocked himself out and broke his ass all in one motion, but he secured the grab, and that'll get you on the program. But Ninja, I took a big dump yesterday on the sanctity of the Don corner by missing Cal Raleigh's record-breaking double dongs. The record being that he was the first catcher ever to record 20 homers by May, and he had 20 and 21. But luckily for me, he had another one yesterday, getting him on today's show. And he got some high cheese and just made nachos out of it. For number 22, tying the MLB lead with the Japanese jackhammer. And more importantly, kickstarting the Mariners offense on their way to a 5-4 extra inning win over the Twins. J.P. Crawford had arguably a more important homer in this game as he had a 2-run touch-up later in the game. But Raleigh's getting the makeup call, and that's your dong.
He deserves it. I love everything about his game. Great dude, friend of the show. Love that dude. And now, my pitching ninja moment of Zen. I love this from Keith and Gary. This is great.
By Blue Chew, chew it and do it.
What did you mean by that?
I just read the copy here. I try to give it a good read, try and give the advertiser everything that they paid for, Keith. And then it's somebody else's problem. Mickey Moniak is 0 for 2, and he grounds one weakly on the right side for Acuna, and he makes the play 1-away. I mean, I did read it well, didn't I?
Oh, you always. You're a champ.
Sorry. You're a pro.
My picks of the day today are 3-leg parlay. I'm going to start out with Hayden Birdsong for 5Ks or more, then take Charlie Morton for 5Ks or more, and top it off with Clay Holmes for 6Ks or more. What would your picks of the day be?